I do know that Wisconsin has filed a tampering lawsuit against Miami over former DB Xavier Lucas' recruitment.
Can I ask you a question first?
Please do.
Who is Wisconsin?
That's how we say it.
You said Wisconsin. Is that a new team?
Wisconsin.
Who?
Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. Okay. I didn't hear you.
It's not Wisconsin with a Z. It's just Wisconsin.
It's not Wisconsin. It's not.
I'm not saying West. I'm saying Wisconsin.
I thought you said West. All right. Go ahead.
Wisconsin.
Got it. Okay. Go ahead.
Wisconsin. So Wisconsin has filed a tampering lawsuit against Miami over former DB Xavier Lucas recruitment. This has to do with the Hurricanes allegedly poaching Lucas from the Badgers. Wow. We're lawsuits now over tampering. This is a sticky situation right here because everybody is tampering. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. Is this just Wisconsin getting in their feeling because they got out recruited by another team?
This is the what is it? The what do they call it? The kettle calling the pot black, or what do they call that shit?
It's like the
pot calling the
kettle black.
Whatever that fucking corny shit is. Yeah. Here's the thing. Luke Fickell is an absolute fucking shitbird. Maybe one of the top 3 shitbirds in all of football. So fuck him. He's an absolute fuck. This is a bitch-made move by a bitch-made cat.
Fuck him?
Fuck him. Just like Robert Parrish, homie. Fuck this motherfucker. He wants to now tattletale on somebody after this motherfucker's done some of the most shady shit ever. Personally, I know. Head on, one-on-one. I know. That's why.
Like what?
That's why I'm saying it.
What do you do?
Fuck me. So the bottom line is this.
Be specific.
Well, I've told one of the stories, but here, basically, in a long story short, my issue, my personal situation and interaction with him is he had a big time running back at Cincinnati. The kid was gonna leave. I got him signed already early on, and I had him coming to Indy. And when I asked Fickell 3 months prior to this situation, which I already knew was coming down the pike because I was the best recruiter in football, I said, hey, I know you're going to lose your big-time running back. I'm not going to say the name. You guys can do the research. He got to the NFL. I said, I already signed. I'm going to get him over here. And he said, oh, no, you know, he's going to make it, blah, blah, blah. Well, when I know when a coach says that, that means they're trying to place him somewhere. That means they're going to try to place him at a buddy school at a JUCO, a good friend of theirs, maybe East Mississippi, somebody that knew him, and then get him right back.
Right.
Well, I always my number one goal in life was to out-recruit the placement. That's what I did with Rakeem Boyd, Malik Henry, Tremonda Moore, who was in the chat last week, the number 1 O-lineman in America at Oklahoma State, wanted to place him at NEO in Oklahoma, a JUCO. I out-recruited the placement. That was a motto of mine, and nobody knew what I meant at the time, but I was the first one to start saying it. I'm going to out-recruit your placement. I told long-hair fucking hippie fuck boy over there at Oklahoma State, I said, hey, guess what? Not only are you not 40 no more, motherfucker, you're also losing Tremonda Moore to me, bitch. And I hung up, and I said, I got the NIL. And then he came to the office trying to kiss ass, trying to get him back to commit to him. I said, no, he's going to Oklahoma now. Tremonda Moore signed with Oklahoma. So, yeah, there's a lot of history lessons that a lot of you fucks don't even know in the chat. But, yeah, I am that motherfucker. I am the coldest recruiter of all time. So what happened was, Smitty, Luke Fickell came in and said, no, he's going to make it. He's going to make it. I said, no, he's not. I'm not a retard. I got the fucking transcripts too, homie. And I said, I've already milked the mom and it's a wrap. He's coming to play at Indy. And guess what? Rio. He did come to Indy. And then guess what Luke Fickell did? First thing smoking in my office saying, can you take him off your recruitment list so he can come right back to Cincinnati? Oh, homie, I almost flipped the desk on his bitch ass. I said, fuck out of here. Are you fucking kidding me? I said, you fucking shitting me? Now you want him off the list so you can get him back? Nah, it don't work that way. You get him back when he's a placement from you to me. You don't get that motherfucker back when I got to go do all the work and you deny me, motherfucker. I said, get your motherfucking ass out my goddamn office, matter of factly. And that was the last conversation I ever had with Luke Fickell.
Matter of factly.
Yeah, he's a bitch, homie. And I'm be honest, you can go ask a lot of D1 coaches to tell you that, but they just won't do it because they can't and they don't want to throw that shit out there. But the bottom line is this motherfucker don't give a fuck about no kids, homie. He's a fucking meat market, fucking with pieces of meat. All he care about, pieces of meat. So the bottom line is he didn't do shit for that kid. And that kid hated his fucking ass to death. Ask him. So anyway, yeah, some of you guys do the research. You know who it is.
Man,
the running back ended up playing for me, going to Utah. Was all Big Pac-12. And then got drafted and it was a shitbird. But that's what I took. That's what I needed in JUCO. Shitbirds. So unbelievable NFL talent. He should be playing right now in the NFL big time. Couldn't tackle him. Utah couldn't tackle him either. And then he had a little issues during the draft, and you guys can all do this research on that. But anyway,
all right. Well, great
go.
story. We'll see how this thing plays out with the lawsuit.
There you go. I didn't say it. It's not hard to research. But anyway, go.